Hey YouTube, Heroic Master here with a Blackwing deck profile for February 2016. I'm doing a whole blast of videos today because there's free Wi-Fi today in our area because someone screwed up with the Wi-Fi, so now everyone gets free Wi-Fi because no one had anything, not even their phones on some day. Don't know what it was, don't know the day, but who cares, free Wi-Fi. Also, if you notice the cards up the back, I've got them there because they're reminders to put them in card sleeves after a couple of videos, just good looking background. But yeah, Blackwing deck profile, so let's just go into it. So first starts off 2 of the level 5s, Kunai the Drizzle. So you can special summon this card from your hand by tributing 1 Blackwing monster. If summoned this way, this card is treated as a tuner monster. Once per turn, target 1 synchro monster you control, declare a level from 1 to 8, and it becomes that level until the end of this turn. So, what I really like about this card is you can make any synchro monster either 1, 2, through down to 8, and then you can synchro that synchro monster and this card for another monster. What I like doing is using the Thung or one of the low level ones, changing it to a certain level, synchroing Kunai with that synchro monster and a Hawkjoe, and then Hawkjoe's effect special summons it back and then use its effect. So Kunai I really like. I'd keep it at 2 because it just gets too cloggy at 3, so 2 as it is. Now on for level 4s, Triple Borer. So inflicts piercing when it attacks, and you can special summon this card from your hand if there's another Blackwing monster if you control it. So really like it. Helps with a lot of your synchro and XZ plays, mainly synchro, but yeah, like it a lot. Oh yeah, the Gaga Cowboy up there is super, and I do use it in this deck. It just got another one in the deck here. Then I run 2 Shura, search of the deck. If this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sent it to the graveyard, so if it attacks in a pendulum monster, it doesn't get its effect. Special summon 1 Blackwing monster with 1500 or less attack from your deck. That monster's effects are negated. So, really helps with synchro and some other rank 4 plays, but mainly synchros. I like it. I wouldn't run 3 because it clogs. Then 3 Chris. I like Chris. You can special it if you control Blackwing, and once per turn, this card cannot be destroyed by spell trap effects. So if your opponent activates Dark Hole, Chris, and it's not gone. So really helps having Chris in the deck. Then the 1 Zephyrus, just as a 4, detach it, use its effect, summon it back, and if you've got a 101 on the field, put it back to the extra deck, special summon this card, and then overlay for it again. So really helps put your XZs and synchros back in the extra deck so you can go for them again and reuse them. Now for level 3s, Triple Kalute. It does clog a little bit, but does help for a lot of damage. So when during interplay's damage stat, when a Blackwing monster you control is attacking or being attacked, send this card from your hand to the graveyard, and then that monster gains 1,400 attack until the end phase. So it's for the whole turn, which is really good. Then Double Gale, special summon if you control Blackwing, and then you can halve 1 monster's. So once per turn, target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls, and its attack and defense half. So it's a level 3 tuner, makes most of your synchro plays apart from Drizzle. And then for the last really good level 3, Pinaki, only run at 2. So can't be used as synchro material except for Blackwing, so you can only synchro with this with a Blackwing for a Blackwing. And during the end phase, if this card was used to synchro, or if it was in the graveyard because it was sent there this turn, so if it's destroyed, you can add a Blackwing monster from deck to hand. So it's any Blackwing. and you can only use its effect once per turn, and you can't add another Pinaki. There are its restrictions, but really, really helpful. Now for ranked level 2s, the double Blizzard and the one Orochi. So Blizzard special back from the graveyard when it's normaled, and Orochi just specials. And if it's sent to the graveyard as a synchro material, target one monster on the field and change its battle position. I never really remember its effect when I use it to synchro. I just synchro with it and then quickly use another effect. But really good tuners for the deck. Help make Trish and stuff like that. So that's it for monsters. Now for spells. Triple Black Whirlwind. So when you normal summon a Blackwing monster, add another Blackwing monster that has less attack than that monster. Yeah. So if you run, so you can run double summon if you want. Summon 2, add 2, special the 2, and then synchro 2, or all of them for something. But Black Whirlwind helps. Then double MST, just to clear back row. Run Icarus attack and stuff. So then the one Allure of Darkness, the one Book of Moon, one Mask Change 2. I did have 2, but I traded it and for a Prohibition, and one Regeki. So really good ones. Clear the field. Go for Dark Law. One monster face down and draw 2 cards. So, and pretty much the whole Dark's deck. So you can just banish one to activate. So traps. Double Black Sonic and the one Delta Crow. So Black Sonic, when opponent's monster declares an attack on a Blackwing monster, banish all face-up attack position monsters your opponent controls. So it's really good Mirror Force. And if you control exactly 3 Blackwing monsters and no other monsters, activate this card from your hand. So really helps. So if you only just draw into this with an Allure of Darkness, summon 3 Blackwings and end. Your opponent draws, attacks them, Black Sonic from hand, just screws up their whole attack strategy. And then anti-reverse, so while you control face-up Blackwing monsters, destroy all face-down spell or trap cards. So right before you attack, anti-reverse, destroys all your mirror forces, then go for the attack. So you could run it as 2 and 1, or as they are, or triple Black Sonic, but you only need 2 or less for Delta Crow since you don't use it a whole lot. Black Sonic you do use. I only just got one. The guy was considering not trading it. So double Icarus attack, I would need another one. I would change out of Fiendish Chain for one, but I just don't have one. So double Icarus attack, double Fiendish Chain. I did have 3, but who cares? So 2 Fiendish Chain, 1 Ring of Destruction, 1 Grand Horn of Heaven, and 1 Solemn Warning. If I had Solemn Strike, I would use it in place of Warning, but I don't. So that's it. So now that's it for the deck. Now for the extra, I run 1 Gram. So when it's must be synchro summoned. And when it's synchro summoned, special summon 1 level 4 lower Blackwing monster from your hand. It's got to be a non-tuner and its effects negated. So I like Graham as the level 5. So it's a quick level 5 synchro, which you can use with Drizzle to go into something else. Then Tuna Thung. I do side one against some decks, but I like them Thung. Gives you the extra normal, and then if it's special summoned, so by Hawk Joe or from the graveyard or synchro summon, your opponent takes 800 and one monster they control loses 800. Then probably the best cards of the extra deck, Rikiri. So if this card's synchro summoned using a Blackwing monster, this card is treated as a tuner monster while face up on the field. And then once per turn, you can target cards your opponent controls up to the number of other Blackwing monsters and destroy them. So if you've got these exact monsters on the field, you can pop 8 cards because you've got the 2 Rikiri. Then 1 Armor Master, because it's Armor Master, you only need 1. Then double Hawkjoe, just to special summon all these other ones back and your other monsters. And for the last synchro, 1 Trish. So My synchro lineup could be improved. Just comment on the synchro lineup. Now for the XZ lineup: 1 Castell, 1 Dark Rebellion, 1 Cowboy, 1 Ice Beast Seraphine, 1 Honor Arc, and for the Fusion, 1 Dark Law. I might consider getting a Norden or 2 and running in the deck to replace some of the extra deck here, maybe the Dark Rebellion and the Ice Beast or the Cowboy. It's for some Nordens to special summon, but I don't have any, so yeah, just comment on the extra deck, what can be improved or not. So yeah, thanks guys for watching the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Visit my friend Shadow Flame's channel. He does stuff like this as well. Just zoom in on the cards back here as I leave, and Heroic Master signing out.